When I was growing up, my grandparents lived just a mile from me. They were putting together what I thought was a substantial farm, about 5 quarter sections of land. They had a nice Hereford cattle herd, and they were raising 11 children, one of which was my father. My grandfather was of the old school where the man did all the business. And as he got older, he decided it was time to have a will made. So he went to town and had an attorney draw a will and a power of attorney. Went home and got my grandmother and said, "It's time to sign our estate plan." So they went and they signed. Now my grandmother always assumed that everything would be used for both of them and eventually for the survivor and then on to their 11 children. But that's not how things went. My grandmother then died, as us guys typically do, because the guys died before the women 80% of the time. This uncle then, my dad's brother, decided that there was a really good investment he wanted to invest in, and he didn't get permission to do anything from any of the other children or my grandmother. He just borrowed money from my grandparents and invested it. And you probably would guess the investment went bad. He lost a lot of money, and worst of all, he lost a lot of trust, and there was feuds within the family. Now, there was no lawsuits until Grandma died in the rest home. When she died, many of the other brothers and sisters sued my uncle, resulting in judgments, bankruptcy, and loss of hundreds of thousands of dollars. The bad faith and the feuds lasted until he died, probably 5-6 years ago. That lesson has taught me I want to see everybody who comes through my door be properly educated in estate planning and investing so that this doesn't happen to any other family. And this is why I do what I do. The Academy was a great find for me in that I always wanted to do estate planning full-time, but didn't have the means of generating business so that I could do the specialization that I wanted to do. When the Academy came along, I saw the ability to create a funnel to bring business into our office. When I got started with the Academy, I was probably 80-90% of my practice was real estate. Since then, we've dropped real estate entirely, and it's the best move that I made in the practice of law. It has increased my income, given me peace of mind and ability to relate and create relationships with people that I never had before. Thank you.